What are some of the misconceptions or some of the common mistakes you see when it comes to renovations? Because people often think, either they're renovating where they're going to stay or possibly doing some renovations to prepare for sale. But are there common things you see people just don't understand about what can and can't be done, or what's smart or not so smart when it comes to renovations?
Yeah, I think a common mistake is people thinking they can hold on to certain parts of their house that really just should be pulled down and built again. I think a really great thing to do, which good designers often do, is they hold on to a traditional or existing part of the house that a client loves, and then they snap on or extend with a modern part. So they hold on to the original feel, but also have a very modern take on what their living space is. It's so difficult to probably explain to clients how tricky the design and decision process is once you get into a renovation. You need to involve the engineer, especially up front, and going into the ground. You often might think, we're just going to pull the wall down, put a beam up, and it's like, well, hold on a minute, we're actually going to have to put a big hole in the floor and dig a footing under your floor, then patch the floor, then put the beam in, then rebuild the wall. I think they're probably oversimplified renovations, but they can be very technical. I go to a site every week, and often I will go to all the sites in a week. That is a relationship kind of visit, and it's also a visit to back builders up on big decisions. If they're like, it's drawn like this, but I'm not too sure if that's the best way to do it, or if it's technical, or we're cutting on a boundary, or there's roof to window junctions that are tricky and we want to make sure they're weather tight and stuff like that. So I want to go through that stuff with our guys. I want to get that right.